Hello! Welcome back to Watch List, our podcast where every single Saturday we sit on this sofa together and talk about film and TV.
What was that? Did you expect me to join in when you said together? Because I didn't know you.
I'm trying to get some positivity started because we've got a very sad day. But my name's Jake.
My name's Al.
And today we're going to be talking about the death of Doctor Who. Yeah. So we've actually recorded this after we've already done an ep, so you will get another ep.
There's another Doctor Who ep on the way. It was going to be this week, but we
thought we'd react to the big news. So if you didn't realise, we like Doctor Who, and more than anything, we like when it dies. No, we don't. Doctor Who has been put out to pasture.
It's
tender. It's tender. It's not pasture.
It's Lenny in Of Mice and Men.
Yes. And gone to the farm.
I guess who's George in this situation? Who's holding the gun to the back of Doctor Who's head?
Holding the gun.
The gun is cancellation.
The trigger hasn't been pulled.
Oh, no, it's been pulled. We know it's been.
It's Russell.
Russell's the one who's shot it. I don't think it was Russell's decision. Personally.
No, but he didn't help. He made the gun and put it in his hand.
Right, okay.
And he went, well, you're here now. You might as well pull the trigger.
And the making of the gun was the making of Series 1 and 2 of...
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, manufactured in Bad Wolf Ltd. No, so yeah, Doctor Who.
It's great that we never want to work there, right? Because this will fuck
listening to this, and if we do work there, we'll just delete this podcast.
If we ever apply, just delete this. Fuck out this podcast.
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, well, anyway, so yeah.
So if you are watching. Ignore that first bit.
That was a joke.
Listen to was so funny. Let us do a sitcom, and then obviously ignore all the slander we're about to.
So Doctor was meant to come back this Christmas.
Woo!
With a sort, it was meant to. It was meant to come back this Christmas with a sort of final special to round off the sort of RTD2
a final special
era.
To round off all the other finales that we've had in the last couple of years.
Well, just to hopefully wrap things up, because it was obvious that it hadn't worked and everyone assumed that they'd be passing the baton on to someone else.
Well, yeah.
Which they sort of have, although they've kind of left the baton on the ground and ran away.
Yeah,
they haven't handed it to them. They've just gone, you pick it up if you want to.
Went, it's there. They've then gone back to the start, taken the gun off the marksman and shot themselves.
Yeah.
And, you know...
And the Lenny metaphor comes in there as well somewhere.
Oh, yeah, if you like.
With the gun.
There's going to be a lot of metaphors.
So, yeah, so we've had 2 series made by Bad Wolf and RTD. And, yeah, meant to be Christmas, but it's been cancelled. Bad Wolf have left and Russell's left. And now, basically, the BBC are shopping around. They're trying to, basically, now it's an open field.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused on that.
Now, it does happen. It happened recently with Casualty. They basically went, well, let's see who wants it. I mean, BBC Studios eventually picked it up anyway because it was easier for them to carry on than give it to someone else.
Right, so it didn't actually happen then?
Well, it did, but...
There was the opportunity
it was
for it to happen.
It was a clear, like, who's going to win.
But I don't think it's going to happen this way, where they're like, does anyone want it? And then nobody says anything. And then they're like, we'll just keep making it then, I guess.
So, yeah, because it's BBC that owned, like... I think it's like, yeah, BBC Worldwide or whatever. They own the rights and everything. Sure. But then BBC Studios used to make it up until... Shooty's era, and then it was moved to Bad Wolf, and then it was made in Bad Wolf.
Oh, so it was just Shooty that was made in Bad Wolf. Oh, I thought
everything
it was like
before was BBC Studios, and so now Bad Wolf have gone, nah, we don't want it. So it's like, well, who wants it?
Oh, so that's not too bad then. I thought Bad Wolf had it for like ages.
No.
Oh, okay, so it's still out there.
But it's kind of because
I mean, Disney aren't going to want it.
Well, the Disney deal went south.
Well, yeah, because I thought we were guaranteed an X amount of episodes.
Yeah, but they included the spin-off in that, which is naughty, and I forget that exists.
Yeah,
because that technically is the last thing that Doctor Who has done. But But it ends with a great line, and the line is "pick it up," and I've seen that everywhere on social media now. It's like, please, someone pick it up.
I think my favourite one that I saw last night was a TikTok where it was like, the meme where it's just like Doctor Who Next Times.
Yep.
And it's the intro music of the Next Time featurette, and it's the little thing at the bottom that says Next Time. It's just a blank screen. Because I was waiting, and it got me because a friend and well, a colleague of the pod, Al, sent it to me. And I was literally waiting for it to like kick in.
Damn.
And I was like, oh no, it's blank. I was like, I got with that, but yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to. It's going to be a long time, but we'll see. This has happened before. So I was working out. So last time it got cancelled was in 1989, and if it got cancelled, well, it kind of has been today, and it came back the same time it did last time, we'd be 45.
Jesus, yeah.
When it came back, when it comes back.
I feel like if it's gonna come back, it's not gonna take that long.
No,
because people will have lost interest.
I think it'll be no more than 5 years.
Yeah.
But no less than 2.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah,
that sounds
I would say no less than 3, most likely. But yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just to give a brief kind of. I watched Doctor Who since I think I was about 8 or 9. Like I remember when the Daleks appeared in Army of Ghosts in Series 2, and I ran outside and told my parents very ecstatically.
Were they fussed?
I guess a little bit.
Oh. It's sort of my sort of equivalent to that was the end of, I want to say, Series 2 of Sherlock. Is that when he dies? And then he like turns up at his own funeral?
Yeah.
I was like running up and down the stairs going mad for it.
You just ran up and down the stairs, just doing like laps of the stairs.
But yeah, my mum didn't give a shit. Of course, she didn't watch the show.
Sherlock died ages ago.
Yeah, Doctor Who's just died. It's in the mortuary
but
now.
I was obsessed with it as a kid. I think that sort of Series 2, 3, 4, that was like peak like sticker books, figures, cards, everything. It was just an absolute obsession. Then sort of during the Matt Smith era, I still watched it, but I wasn't as obsessed. And then when Capaldi came back in, it was like, back up, watched all the classics. And then Jodie's era was okay, I guess. And then the promise of this new one, and then the new one ended up how it ended up. So, we thought, in light of that, we could obviously just rant about that all day. I know I could, and have. We thought we would discuss what we would do.
Well, yeah, because, we've got 3 years to get our shit together.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
And we can be like, look,
now's the time.
We said this on our podcast a little while ago.
Yeah, just before we had a go at
the crowd went mild. So let us do one of 2 options. We've got 2 pitches, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that Doctor Who kind of made me interested in.
I think it would be interesting
in TV. In the industry.
Okay.
Because I watched, I used to...
Confidential and things like that.
Yeah, I watched Confidential. I only got a few of the sort of classic DVDs, but my neighbour had much more of them, and I used to borrow his and then tape them on video.
Yeah.
And then I used to watch all the special features, all the behind the scenes, because there's so much stuff out there of how they made it. And that, I think that kind of made me interested in the industry. And obviously we're in Wales. Bad Wolf is in Wales.
Sure.
Doctor Who's been in Wales since 2005. That's another thing. It could go elsewhere now. It could be made.
I think would be a shame.
Which would be
because it's such a part of the landscape now.
Yeah.
You can't walk around Cardiff without.
But that's only recent. That's only in the new. In classic it was.
London.
It was made in London. It was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have, I thought a lot of people think this. They'd like to, run Doctor Who, or at least write for it.
Sure.
It's a large undertaking, with the sort of weight of the franchise and the fan base, which can be
toxic.
Yeah.
To put it gently.
I mean, when Britney Spears' "Toxic" was in series 1, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
They were sent up. So, would you like to go first?
Not particularly, but I feel like I don't. What is your?
Could you summarize? Maybe you should summarize what your pitch is. Like how what's the sort of basis of what are you? It's
partially retconning, but also partially embracing some of the previous decisions that have been made.
I assume this is as if, because now is the perfect time to sort of think about this, is that you're you're in a new production company and you're following on from what's literally just happened. I mean, you can choose not to follow on, but you are.
Oh yeah, I'm following on from the Shooty era.
Okay. But you're basically soft rebooting it, right? Because you have to.
No, not really at all.
So mine is definitely
okay. So would you like, with that in mind, would you like to go first?
You're trying to push it. On to me. Are you calling it series 1, or are you calling it series 3 or series 17 or whatever? Like what?
Oh God! What I didn't think of all these questions when I was jotting it down.
Because there are 3 series 1s. Do you want to make a 4th one?
Do you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Just so I can put on my CV. Show ran series 1 of Doctor Who. I would be
surprised if they didn't retcon at least call in season 1 and 2 season 1 and 2.
Really?
I think what they'll do now is they'll stick that back and have it called season 14 and 15.
See, I feel like they would, they would just reboot again. And they'd be like, this is season 1.
No, I meant Shooties.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll even acknowledge it. In reality, I think they would.
Reality ball.
They would skip. Which is a shame, but yeah.
Right, so
did you want me to just jump in?
Go on then, you go.
Since you're being
go.
pussy about it and you won't do it. Right, let's have a look at my.
So I'm in it. You're in the room with. I'm the exec.
Oh, okay. I thought we'd both be there and be like, look, we've got these 2 ideas.
Oh.
Pick which one. Nobody else has come in the last 3 years.
Maybe we're rehearsing our pitches to each other. And I'm pretending to be the exec.
Okay. So you're currently pretending to be yourself, pretending to be.
Yeah. You walk in the room.
Wow. Right. What a trickster.
Actually, you should knock on the door first, shouldn't you? Knock.
Hello?
I'm slightly deaf. I can't. Come in.
Right.
No, this is the men's bathroom.
And then I kick the door in.
Oh shit.
Assert dominance.
Yeah.
Say, oi! 3 years, fuck all's happened. Nobody wants this shit.
I'm like, who are you?
You'll know me by the end of this.
Damn. HR, get in here.
And I slap my notes on the table.
I'll bet you slapped something. Right, go on then. Hit me with your
rhythm stick. So we've been given Doctor Who.
Is that what you were saying?
Well, this was in my notes, and I didn't know that we had this whole roleplay thing going on.
Right, go on. Then.
So we've been given Doctor Who. Yeah. Why not? Everyone else has been given a crack. Straight away.
Crack in time.
Just shit on everybody else. Assert dominance.
You're very flippant about it, aren't you? Is it as if you're just giving it a go, as if it won't take much?
Yeah.
Go on then. That's good. I like it.
So who's my doctor? It doesn't really matter. It does. I'll announce it at the end.
I swear to God, if you pick who I'm scared you're going to pick.
My doctor's at the very end.
What do you mean? The end of your pitch?
Yeah. First of all, since this is a fantasy casting, I'm going to ask Shooty Gatwa back for an episode.
Well, the first one?
Yeah.
There's no way in hell, but okay.
Again, fantasy casting, doesn't matter. I've walked into the BBC, slapped my cock on the table and went, let me write this.
Okay.
So I think we're beyond anything.
Go on,
just enough to retcon Reality Wars, It was all Wish World. A couple of quips about how Omega's not a giant baby. And we're back in the sandbox. We're having fun.
So no Billy mention, or maybe a joke.
God, no. Not at all. It was all somebody behind it.
Is it like he wakes up in bed or something? And he's like,
No, it's not quite that shit. Who's actually behind all of this? I hear you cry. Now, this is not going to help get new people involved.
Brilliant. That's what I like to hear as a new exec.
It's the Trickster, which was
right.
rumoured in the original. Now, I'm going to preface the rest of what I say with
a warning.
With a warning that I'm not as deep into Doctor Who as you are. If I assume characters or things can happen,
whatever,
I don't give a fuck.
So Trickster, if you didn't know, is a villain from Sarah Jane Adventures.
Yes, who was rumoured to be part, or like people were theorising.
Well, he's mentioned, I think, because he's a god,
right? And
the whole thing was gods. But he's basically like, what is he? He's like a monk, sort of thing. Like he's got a big hood on.
He's got a hood on. Yeah,
he's in black.
That's He's
got a weird face.
Yeah, black or brown robes.
Like a
monk.
mushy face.
Mushy face.
Mushy face.
Little mushy face over there. So the Pantheon of Gods was real, and after the Toymaker, Maestro, and Mr. Ring-a-Ding. Does Mr. Ring-a-Ding have a real name?
Probably.
Yeah.
But let's just call him Mr. Ring-a-Ding.
Yeah. Have been defeated, the Trickster is looking for vengeance and pelts the Doctor into a world of their own design.
What vengeance?
Well, because he's the Pantheon
he's killed
of
all
Gods.
his mates.
Killed all his mates. He's fucked off. And I don't know why I use the word pelts.
It's an interesting one.
Yeah,
trying to show off to the execs.
Yeah, I know words. Sort of vocabulary.
Yeah, all the Trickster, Pantheon of the Gods, Mr. Ring-a-Ding. They're like, yeah.
Pelts him. He gives him a right uppercut.
A right telling off.
He goes, "Oi, dickhead!
Don't do that."
The Doctor into a world of their own design, where each living Doctor Who actor, or each Doctor living that will take part.
Wait, you literally mean every? So like, even if they're old and
fucked, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And they have an episode each, and they sort of seemingly change into the next incarnation by the end of the episode into the next episode.
Oh.
So each episode feels like a standalone, but sort of headed up by a different Doctor.
So is it one season in each of them?
No, it's one season is this whole thing.
Yeah, as in
each episode is a new Doctor.
Yeah, right. So you've got. I assume not Tom Baker, because he's alive, but he's not.
He's not part of this part of it. He does feature.
Okay, so Peter Davison.
Yeah.
Colin Baker.
Yeah.
Sylvester McCoy. Paul McGann.
Yeah. Paul McGann for sure.
Christopher Eccleston.
Christopher Eccleston's going to be back because they've got rid of everyone now.
David Tennant. Now is this times 1 or times 2?
Just one.
Just one of them?
I only want to part with one of them. The original.
Matt Smith, Pete Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker. Are you including any extra ones?
Yeah, Joe Martin can
Joe
jump
Martin.
in. Yeah.
And then Shooty.
Shooty's in the first episode.
So you've got 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Cool.
And again, that's if people want to take part. We'll cut down the episodes if people say no. But we're not Bad Wolf. We're not Russell T Davies. They might say yes.
Eccleston probably on board.
Yeah.
Just purely because of that.
Just purely for spite reasons, I reckon he's on board now.
Because that's what he said in an interview. He was like, if they got rid of Russell, and everyone basically
sack Russell,
he'd be like, yeah, I'd do it again.
Trancy, yeah.
So now everyone's like, where are you?
Where the fuck are you, Chris? Like, you at this point, you could produce it and be in it. Just saying. Each story feels like a weird bastardization of the stories that Doctor would have gone through, because obviously some of them are older than they were in the original. It's the current actor at their current age with companions that are supposed to look like companions they would have been with, but like they're off, and it's reference that they're off.
Wait, so they're different actors?
Yeah, the companions are different actors, but they're supposed to be in the sort of archetype of, like, you get a Sarah Jane type and, you know,
right, okay,
that sort of thing.
And what did you? And it's them living a story they've already done.
It's not a story they've already done, but it feels like a story from that era.
Right, okay. Like in the style.
In the style, in a sort of, that's what it should have, that's its, like, maybe lost episode.
Okay,
it feels like it could be.
Gotcha.
Of that time. Each story feels like a weird bastardization of that Doctor.
You've also got David Bradley as First Doctor.
Yeah.
Are you going to recast the second and third and fourth?
Well, it depends how many episodes we need.
It's quite a lot, isn't it? You're looking at like 15.
But maybe they don't all have one episode each. Maybe they have cameos.
Or they work together.
Yeah. Or in the final episode that I have, there can be references to some of them in cameo sort of form. And there's sort of like splits in reality that there's like references to other previous episodes. It was like, wait, that shouldn't be here. So something from like a Colin Baker is in a Sylvester McCoy, and they're like, ooh, what's happening there? Sort of thing, like a reference of some kind.
Wibbly.
So it's all gone wibbly wobbly, fuckity bye bye.
Fuckity wuckity.
Fuckity wuckity. And at the end of the series, we finally meet the Curator Doctor. There we go. There's Tom Baker.
When did you say this was being made? In 3 years' time?
Yeah,
you might want to film his bit.
What the plan is, we film his bit now. We get it on Cameo or whatever.
Zoom call.
Bless him, he's probably quite confused, so you can sneak it past him, I reckon.
Just say it's for a big finish.
Yeah,
and he's like, why are you filming it? It's like behind the scenes or whatever.
Yeah. Why am I wearing this fucking costume? And why am I on this set? Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Just put a blue screen behind him.
Just read the fucking lines, mate. The Curator Doctor, and see each episode that we've just gone through represented in the sort of gallery that was in the 50th.
Oh.
So the pictures as like sort of portals into.
Oh right.
Episodes
like
we've just seen. 64. Sure, if I don't know, maybe. Or like the 50th. I know that's not quite what that was, but like you saw the Gallifrey Falls thing. And also, then if we've skipped any Doctors there, we can walk past sort of cameos.
John Hurt.
Well, he's no longer alive.
You could recast him.
That'd be even harder to do than
Big Finish Doctors.
Tom Baker. Yeah,
it's like you basically end up with like 70 different
Yeah, you get fucking Joanna Lumley in there.
Yeah, fan film Doctors.
Yeah.
All of them.
Or every single one. Basically, we're going to put an open casting call and be like, if you've made a fan film,
it's like Spider-Verse.
Sure.
That bit where there's loads of them in that hub world. It's like that, but they're all Doctors. I'd shoot myself.
Right. Anyway, so you see the Curator Doctor episodes represented in the gallery, and this last one is Jodie's Doctor.
Oh.
This episode is Jodie.
Damn, leaving the finale for her.
She's sort of reminiscing on each incarnation and how she's got to draw on all of them.
She's got what?
She's got to sort of draw on all of their personalities, all of their like.
I thought you said she has to drool on them.
No, draw on them, like take on their sort of best things to like combine into a mecha Doctor. But it's just her.
So she's like Scottish.
Yeah, like she's wobbles around a bit, then she goes Scottish, then she comes back in, and then she goes Scottish again because there's 3 fucking Scottish Doctors.
Is this like what happens when like a Doctor gets dementia or something? They just start to like have an identity crisis.
Yeah, I think that's very in keeping with the show, or at least what the show's tried to do and failed before. So she breaks the Trickster's hold on reality with the power of her sort of changing, and then her final regeneration into
Ncuti Gatwa. No, David Tennant. Then Ncuti Gatwa.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Now, the reason I've gone for Phoebe Waller-Bridge, she's got comedy, obviously, but she's also got like awkward dealing with trauma in Fleabag.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So that's sort of a speciality. And why not have some fourth wall breaks for good measure? Because they've started to do that, and I think it's quite good. Not like every episode, but every now and then. But this is basically setting her up for her own season. After having put passed a bed in the series that I've just explained, she'll be looking for a fresh start and sets off looking for adventure with a new lease of life and thirst for adventure. I know I just said adventure twice, but that's because I read ahead.
It's double adventure.
Yeah.
Just so much adventure.
Double the adventure, because I think that's what we need now. I think we need less depressing.
So that's... Because that season feels like a sort of anniversary season.
Yeah.
In a way, and then it goes into the...
And what year are we in now?
Season. Well, we've recently had the 60th, so I don't know what anniversary you're waiting for next.
Will be this. When was the 60th?
The anniversary.
3 years ago.
The specials, yeah.
Yeah, so...
7 years' time.
Oh. Maybe not then, maybe 65. No, that's too short a notice. Oh no. 2 years, yeah. I just think it puts all that shite to bed.
Does it?
Sort of. In a way.
Is the point of it too?
Yeah, it's sort of to go, look, this is a definitive, like, let's rest all that shit that we've had. Just fucking go hell for leather on a new thing in a second season. You've given fan service.
Yeah.
But now you're opening it up to a new person entirely. There's no strings from the previous ones there at all. Yeah.
Are you companions in mind or not, or just... Do you want how many? Or...
I have no idea on companions. Yeah.
See what happens.
So it's just give it a go. Anyway, what is you thinking?
So mine is completely different in terms of yours, because I feel like the show has become incestuous, and it's sort of just eaten itself alive.
Sure.
And to be, when Russell got announced, I was so excited. Like I was very optimistic. I was like, this is going to save it. I have massive nostalgia for his era, and I thought, well, if he can bring back the magic of that, then I'm all for it. And it was careful what you wish for, because I was wishy-washing. I was wishing for the wrong thing, because it basically just ended up being a retread. And even though it had Bad Wolf and the CGI and the monsters and things and the Doctor and things, it still felt old. It felt creaky. It felt like it had the same foundation as before, and it didn't evolve it enough. So, with all that in mind, mine would be basically a complete reset, in many ways, and I would probably approach the same way as they did in the new era, where mine is... So this is a set of mine. So we have a sort of I don't know where exactly, but sort of suburbs or some sort of slightly rural housing, or like a little town or village or something like that, and we meet this very I don't know what they call it, nuclear family. Is that what we call it?
Yeah.
A sort of traditional, not traditional, like but a
2.5 kids.
A family unit. That you meet. We meet the characters, the dad, the mum, the two kids. We kind of get a sense that they're just like any family really. They've got struggles, whether it be the sort of financial situation or their sort of dynamics and their relationships. You've got a younger probably kid that goes to school, maybe he gets a bit bullied or he doesn't fit in. I think probably centre around the younger kids, so he's probably about, I don't know, 9.
This is modern day.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he's probably about like 9, 10, maybe a bit older. And we kind of sent on him that he can't quite fit in. He keeps to himself. He's quite quiet. There's the world is kind of quite noisy around him in terms of there's so much social media and there's so much sort of going on with things, and he just can't quite cope with it all. And then one night, there's just this sort of thing that burns across the sky and crashes into the woods nearby or the garden or whatever.
Shit, it's the Machine Gunners. Did you ever read that book?
No.
My dad made me read that book when I was prepping for an exam or something, and it was like an English exam, so you had to read a passage from a book and then write about it.
Okay.
And my dad was obsessed with this book because he read it in school. And every fucking time I'm like, I'm trying to think about what to write next. She goes, you should adapt the Machine Gunners. It's a classic. I was like, it's not even that good.
I've never heard of it.
It's about I think it's a World War. I'm going to take a stab because it's one or other.
One or two.
We'll say it's a World War One fighter, or was that the planes were mostly in the second? I don't know. Who knows? People will know, and people will be screaming at me.
Wow.
But it's one or the other. Crash lands, and they're called the Machine Gunners because they basically, whenever there's a crash landing, they'll just go and like take souvenirs from like a broken down thing.
Oh, right.
But they find a guy in there, and they have to like nurse him back to health and things, and I think not tell, but I can't really remember much of it. But that's the premise. And my dad will be watching this like cheering for the Machine Gunners right now.
I guess mine's not too far from that. But
okay, go on.
But yeah, we have it crash, and then we basically find, the boy goes out in the night or whatever, and he finds this, injured. I don't have a doctor, so man or woman.
You don't have a doctor?
I don't know who it could be.
That's a pussy move.
I have one
to
that,
come up with all of that shit.
I have one that it's so obvious, but he's been the doctor before, but like.
Oh.
I don't think I would cast him again because I'd like probably someone a little bit younger. I don't know, Richard E. Grant, because I think he'd be perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
So if I guess I'll go with him if I have to.
Sure.
But he's injured. He's on the floor. They bring him in or whatever, and then the whole sort of series is set pretty much in this village.
Okay.
It's not an anthology because I think that's injuring Doctor Who more than it is helping. I feel that we've done the anthology thing for. I know it's part of the DNA of the show, but I think just to see what we can do with a traditional serial that follows on every week, that you have a cliffhanger, and long story short, the TARDIS is completely just wrecked. It's just it's scattered around the village. It's just completely fucking blown up, but it's caused some rift in time and space, something that will now bring. Something to this place or series of somethings. So it is the Doctor's fault. But he's got, and again, this would, I think, probably slightly annoy me as a fan, but I think if you did it it would work. He don't know who he is.
Okay.
And I know we've done it before, but like, he don't know who he is for the whole season. Like, he's piecing together who he is, and he's kind of, this family take him in, and he's just trying to learn who he is and how he can, and that obviously reflects them with the boy. They both sort of teach each other things, and because I think the most interesting, one of the problems with Doctor Who is the Doctor doesn't change as a character most of the time. There's slight changes, but a lot of the time it's like they're a force for good, and that's kind of all they are. Whereas like someone like Capaldi, who goes on an arc of being quite abrasive and merciless at the start, and then by the end he's kinder, and he's. I want to go even further into that, where this is a man, this is the Doctor with so many faults and so many sort of problems and struggles that he can learn over the course of the season, and maybe in the season we introduce some time travel elements, so we're going back and forwards in time but still staying in that village, so we see it 200 years ago or 50 years in the future to give them an idea of what this catastrophe is. It's not going to be a classic monster. It's going to be something I think completely new. Cool. No Daleks or Cybermen or anything. At least this first season is just based on characters, based on this ensemble, because I think again not having a companion but having this family, but not needing to like cram everything in 50 minutes, and that's all that's what, and because there's so much plot you can spend time with them, and basically like every other series that is successful, like I mean it's an obvious one, but I want to, in a way, this is how I pitch it to a commissioner. I'd be like, I want to Stranger Things Doctor Who, which sounds horrendous. It sounds like that's a really bad thing. But I want to bring what
you mean
that
more
show...
the core than the sort of flashiness of it.
Oh, yeah. And I think, downscale it, make it more drama-based, try and appease to the whole family, because it needs to get a family audience back, and it's lost that. The fan base is strong, but it's small. It needs to get more people back, and I think by having it more grounded in drama and just great characters, and having even like a grandmother and having all these reflections and the Doctor piecing together who they were and what happened, and not too hard sci-fi either. Just keep it relatively dark-ish, but not too not to scare the kids completely away.
See, because when you first said village family, you meet like everyone in the family, I thought it was going to be like, oh, you meet everyone in the family, they're all very normal, and then you meet the grandfather, and I thought you were going to go like right back to the Peter Cushing sort of vibe.
No, this would be again different to yours. It would not. It wouldn't reference. It would be completely. I had again, because if you like Doctor Who, you've always thought of different ideas. I had a version of this where it was kind of the same. So this is the alternative version I had. It's kind of the same. He crashes, blah blah blah. There's not a family as such, but he meets this little girl in the woods, and I don't know where the twist comes from, but he goes into a village, blah blah blah. But it turns out he's on Gallifrey, and he's crashed on Gallifrey. And this is Romana, which is one of the companions, but she's a time lady and she hasn't regenerated yet.
Yeah.
But I just thought, I don't know, like, as soon as you start all that, you start to lose the general audience.
Yeah.
Because you start throwing gobbledygook in their face and they're just going to go, what? Like, and, a lot of...
you can introduce that, but later on.
Yeah, you got to do it, and you got to do it, like, slowly and carefully, and people like a lot of lore now. We see it with Marvel and these franchises. People love this deep lore and kind of digging into it. But I think just to get things started slowly, you make them fall in love with hopefully the characters.
Well, yeah, you've got to start
first.
it from somewhere. That's the thing, and it is a start. Like you can be like, oh, it's been a thing for it, but every time it's coming back, it's got to be a new start. Yeah. It's got to be fresh.
I think again, I don't know what I would do in sort of series 2 or how I would slowly. I mean, again, what Doctor Who did before is that they exiled the Doctor. That's when Doctor Who was struggling with budget. They exiled him. They kept him on Earth, but it was still good. Like it still. Had that family unit, literally. And it had, these mock threats and things, but it was all set in present-day Earth for the most part, for a good, 2 series. But it worked, because it was still enjoyable. It didn't need to go onto planet bottom.
Yeah, the character is what you're there for, really.
Yeah, and the strength of the story.
Yeah. The
storytelling. I don't think you need to... And, again, when this comes back, actual Doctor Who, it's highly unlikely it will have the budget that it just had.
Sure.
It will be downscaled, and so I'm thinking, capitalise on that.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, and obviously I'd have this intro themes and things, and the TARDIS would eventually. I had this idea that he would slowly build it, so it would kind of be a shed for a while.
Sure.
Because I used to have a shed in my garden, and that was my TARDIS, and sort of having this shed and this workshop, and he slowly builds it back together, piecing together who he is, and maybe there's another time war that happened, I don't know. Or maybe he just slipped and hit a wrong button.
Oh. Because he's not been driving the TARDIS for too long, to be fair, a couple of thousand years?
Yeah. So
he's quite new, so he could fuck up.
I mean, thankfully he's forgotten about Reality War. That's the memories never coming back to him. Because if he does...
That's going to be that's the John Smith opening the pocket watch thing.
No.
Then it all goes back. And he's like, oh no, what was the point? Oh.
So yeah, that's my...
That's two very different pictures.
Very different,
I think both of them have merit. So
they're different, and I think it would be interesting to see what it depends on. Yeah, what he's trying to do.
So which one are you funding? Come on, I'm looking directly at you.
That person.
that person that. Yeah, sorry, I didn't pretend to be.
But
the producer
what do you
for
think?
there.
I guess just to end this, what do you think actually will happen? What's your guess?
To be incredibly pessimistic about it, I think it's done.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, I would like to see it come back.
Why do you think it's done?
I just think this is essentially like the third time it's kind of gone out to pasture, right? Because at the end of Jodie, was it?
It was meant to be. That was meant to be it.
Yeah,
she's meant to just regenerate and it would fade to black. They basically shot that. Yeah. Or right. They didn't shoot it, but they I guess they wrote it.
Yeah.
Wrote it.
But then showed it into David Tennant, and then they did the same trick with Billy Piper.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't. So I think if it's going to be if somebody completely new is going to come into it and pick it up again, I don't think Billy Piper's gonna. I don't think they're gonna bother with that at all.
I think it will be if it does. I think it'll be a throwaway line.
Yeah.
Of something.
I think maybe she'll sneeze and then it'll turn into the next person. Like, oh fuck. Oh, it's just Richard Ayoade. Let's move on.
It's just a fault.
Yeah.
I mean, casting a comedian, I think, is a wise choice. I would love to see that.
Yeah, that's why I went with who I went with.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, there's so many. To be fair, I think...
Who we said the other day? Catherine Parkinson? Is that what we said the other day?
Is it Catherine Parkinson?
Or was it the other one?
Oh, yeah, Catherine Parkinson would be great. Yeah.
Daniel Mays.
Daniel Mays is... well, he's been in it, hasn't he?
Yeah, but that's not stopped.
No,
before.
True. Daniel Mays, I think he's very much a companion. He's probably...
Yeah.
Oh, let's pick a random profession for this companion that Daniel Mays would play.
Daniel Mays, what's he known for? Let's go against that.
I'd like to say he's got such a range, and he does, but we joke. I reckon even if maybe he's the dad in your little village family.
That'd be great.
Right, he's a person in the village. He's a village people. Construction worker, probably not.
Think about like a traditional village, like a Postman Pat village.
Like a Postman Pat, maybe a postman, or maybe a policeman.
I mean, the TARDIS is a police box. You could get confused and walk in and just... Toby Jones.
Barry Ellis.
Toby Jones?
Big on the inside.
I want Toby Jones in there somehow. Again. I don't know how.
He's been in it.
Yeah, I don't care. He is the Doctor, technically, so he could come back.
Right.
My opinion is that I think it will come back. I think there's too much money that BBC Worldwide can make off it to not bring it back.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that's going to be, though. That could be a long time.
I say just do spin-offs. Give Jago and Lightfoot their flowers. They jumped straight into spin-offs and they didn't know what they would do. I think it will come back. I think it'll be under a smaller production company or downscale, but it will keep basically the same. I don't think it'll be as drastic like as mine. I think it'll be a sort of just Doctor Who, just taking it back and just doing it again. Yeah,
because that's what it's always done. But it could be a long.
Pick it up and start again.
A long time before that happens. But I guess in the meantime, there are 1,000 episodes to watch. There are 20,000 million Big Finish audios to listen to.
Sure. So you can't really say you're bored. And there's also those audio books that came with papers back in the day. If you can dig those out.
There's a CBeebies show coming as well. That's still going ahead.
What is it?
Don't know. Nobody knows. It's just it's a CBeebies Doctor Who show.
It's CBeebies?
Yeah.
It's not even CBBC?
No, it's designed for a very young audience. People are gonna... It's probably animated.
Is it like the Mr. Men Doctor Who's?
Mr. Grumpy.
Yeah, and it's just Peter Capaldi.
Mr. Crying. That could be a lot of them, actually.
Yeah.
Mr. Weepy.
Mr. Weepy.
That could be a Mr. Men.
Cool. Well, I think we're gonna go and pay our respects at the grave of Doctor Who.
I'm sad. I was because yesterday when we recorded this pod, it was yesterday morning.
I've always said that you're sad.
Yeah, but sadder. I was just listening to Murray Gold, and I watched some Doctor Who, and I had some Jack Daniels, and that was my evening.
Jesus, it's not that bad.
It's terrible.
I mean, you like Jack Daniels, so that's not like... It's not like you took some pills.
Let's make the Doctor an alcoholic. Let's see what happens there. But yeah, we will. Yeah, we've got another episode to come in which we don't know the bad news.
Oh yeah,
so that's exciting.
We filmed it. We didn't know the bad news, and it's harking back to the classics.
Yeah, and we will probably return as well to.
Well, yeah, I'd love to do pitches as if we're writing for back in the day for different Doctors and things. I think that'd be fun.
So it's not quite going to be a Doctor Who pod, don't worry.
No. But I think every
now and again,
every now and then we'll come back and we'll go.
We've got to keep it alive.
What about this thing? Well, yeah, I reckon we should vow to keep making Doctor Who episodes of the pod until Doctor Who comes back.
Christ, that's a bigger commitment than Bad Wolf had.
Imagine.
Do you know what's funny is Billy Piper's going to be the longer running current Doctor than Shooty Gatwa was. And on that note, thank you all for watching and listening, and we'll be back next Saturday with something else.
Oh, that's exciting.
No, we don't know, but it's...
Do we not? Not yet.
No.
Oh,
could be anything.
Wow. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.